Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. So let's do a little market update here. We're just kicking off into earnings season, right? Tesla had good earnings last night. Stock got a little beat up this morning, but really just good earnings all around even their crypto bet, right? Added 100 million to their balance sheet. So uh, this probably is a buying opportunity with Tesla, right? Elon Musk was talking about in the earnings call that they think they'll sell more Teslas than any other car maker. Will sell their vehicles, and that'll be interesting. Let's see how that goes, right? There's definitely a push to the EV market. There's definitely a push with the consumer to get those electric vehicles. Even the government, right, is starting to do these programs where they're installing these charge stations, free charge stations, and stuff like that. So it's an interesting trade, right? And look, guys, it's stock of the week day. So after this, I'm going to release the stock of the week, and just like with Tesla right now, right? If you believe in Tesla long term, if you believe in the product, if you believe in the company and stuff, this is nothing more than a buying opportunity, right? Let's go take a look at the market this morning together. Here, let me share screen with you guys. Uh, Very casual this morning, guys. You can see I'm just in a t-shirt and stuff here. We're waiting for Apple earnings after the bell, and you can see we're on futures here. Let's get off futures. You can see the S&P finally worked itself green after spending most of the morning. We're about mid-lunch right now, New York time. The VIX is flat. It's under that 20, so there's not a lot of fear in the market right now. The Nasdaq was a little struggle this morning. Tech was having a little trouble getting its footing. The Tesla effect, right? Apple was kind of little break even, little down, little up. It was just a really interesting morning. Now we've got big ones after the bell. We've got Google, AMD. For you guys that are like us, we bought a couple airlines during the pandemic in anticipation of them, and Hawaiian Air was one of them. We'll get a Hawaiian Air earnings today. That's one of our favorite airline stocks, and we're already at a double on that play. That's a long-term play, though. A nice little company dividend stock. And plus, too, we're based in Hawaii, so we understand that airline very well. Hey, you're looking for an airline, guys. We like Love also, too, just in case you're wondering what we like. But you see how we're just kind of flirting there with a little bit of red, a little bit of green this morning. The market's looking for some definition, and we'll probably start getting it after the bell. Like I say, you got AMD, big chip maker, right? You've got Google, which is just the big everything, right? You got Hawaiian Air, which is a little bit of the airline industry. We'll get a view of that. And then you've got Visa. And then just to kind of share something with you guys, we did a little side play this morning in our live room on Visa. We bought some in the money calls. That expire Friday. We think Visa will have a good earnings report, and we'll tap that out in the morning if you guys want to kind of join along on us. That's what we did with Visa. But other than that, guys, look, we've got Jerome Powell in the Fed tomorrow. We've got the unemployment numbers on Thursday. We've got huge earnings, right? Today, like I said, we've got AMD, Apple, or AMD, Visa, Google, Hawaiian Air after the bell, and a bunch of others. Then tomorrow, the Big Daddy Apple comes out. We've got an earnings play on that. Other than that, it's just kind of sit and watch right now. And that's why we kind of killed the monotony, guys, by doing a little in-room trade there. And all we do on those, guys, just so you understand, generally we have an amount that we play on every play, but when we do something outside of the system, like this Visa play, we just buy one or two contracts just to have a little money on the table, have a little fun, spruce up the day, right? Other than that, look, guys, hey, we're coming out with a stock of the week, which right now is in a buying opportunity, and it's also a very dominant player in its industry, but you almost never hear about this stock. It pays a dividend, it is profitable, it is time tested, and it is something that if you're looking to build that kind of a portfolio, a long-term portfolio, you probably want to take a serious look at. On that subject, right? When we put out the VSTO play, the ammo play, it kind of cycled down a little bit right around that 31, 32 level. It's back up pushing 34 today. You see how you want to do that. You want to find these opportunities where you can start building a position and a little bit of softness. By the time you see it on CNBC, guys, it's running away. You should be in it already. And this is yeah, I think you guys will enjoy this stock. We actually have two. We've got next week's setup already, which is in the same vein. So, guys, we're going to get back to that formula, okay, of solid balance sheets, dividends, right? Last week, we had a little fun with our stock of the week, right? We wanted to get a little NFT exposures. So we went to what is the most popular visual on the internet or anywhere, right? Which is good looking girls. So we bought a little Playboy. We'll see how that goes. There was some NFT news this morning, too. But you see how you do that, guys? You get a little variety, a little diversification in your portfolios. You make sure you got strong balance sheets. When you get off that system of strong balance sheets, strong dividends, something you can hold for a while, you make sure that you've got some sizzle to it, right? It's a different focus, right? You want a little sizzle to it. So it's just a boring day right now. Europe just closed. It pumped up the markets just a little bit, pushed the S&P 500 a little bit green there, and the Dow is starting to push a little green down now. It's just under 10 points. So look, guys, let's call it an update. We'll be back in a little while with our stock of the week. Please take some time to check that out. Also, too, guys, when we release that VSTO play, the VSTO stock of the week idea, we also mentioned we bought some options, and that was the free play that we announced. Those VSTO options, they don't expire till next month. And guess what? Those things are broke even right now, and they're ready to go profitable. So if you played along with that, we're still holding on to ours. We're gonna let that thing develop a little bit. Maybe there'll be some Second Amendment news or something. Nothing sells product like fear, right, guys? It's interesting. We were watching it. I was reading an article this morning, guys, about how this whole thing with John Kerry. There's so much more to this that you can learn about things besides espionage and stuff. And if you really read the articles and stuff, you'll see that where it talks about that kind of stuff. It's just an interesting thing. There's always a lesson to be learned in everything, right? Without getting into the politics of it, but you stick with the format, guys. It's a boring day today. Everybody's kind of just waiting. Tesla was good earnings last night, but we want to see. Let's see what these big boys start popping out now. Like I said, we got Google, AMD, Hawaiian Air, and the big one Visa on the board after the bell. So. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys for the stock of the week. You guys have a great Tuesday afternoon. We're not even midweek yet. It looks like this market's going to start getting real chippy here, and we'll see how that goes. All right. All right, guys, I'll see you guys on the stock of the week.